Hello everyone again, and yes, it's Wednesday and we have the answers and the winner to last week's question. before we do that, well, let's repeat the question, shall we? Put on my specs here. It was a three-part question. In one of my weekly videos, I have music playing. Can you tell me who is the singer? Who is singing? What is the name of the song? And what kind? Wait a minute. Yeah, what is the name of the song? And what kind of music does Rosemary like best? Well, we've had a few interesting answers, haven't we? I've got Carolyn next to me here. Of course, say hello to Grey Eagle, who is standing at my shoulder. We're going to play this piece of music, or at least a little bit of it again, just out of interest. So shall we put it on, Carolyn? You can listen to it, and then I'm going to give you the answers to these questions. Here we go. Love this music. It's hard for me to listen to this and not sing, you know.
The trembling trees embrace the breeze tenderly.
And are you recognizing this?
In our soul
were we by sea and mist tenderly. Are you guessing the answer to this question yet?
I can't forget how two hearts met breathlessly. Your arms open wide and close me inside. You took my lips, you took my love so tenderly.
Can you turn it down just a fraction? So, yes, for those of you who answered what is the name of the song is Tenderly. And my favorite music, yes, those of you who said jazz, you were absolutely right. The video that we played this music in was, where is it? Was the video on rescue work. Now, the kicker is, who is singing this song? And I have to tell you that some of you did get it right, but only those of you who know me really, really well. Shall we turn it up a little bit?
You took my love so tenderly.
And yes. Thank you. And some of you did get this right. Yes, all three questions right. But actually, only those of you who know me or have been to my house or who have heard me play that before. So what we decided was, it's a really bit of an unfair question unless you know me really well, you see. So we decided that you only had to get two questions right to be able to, you know, be the winner in this competition. And also what we did was, those of my friends who knew, Paul, Karen, Chris, lots and lots of people who knew, and thank you for writing in, by the way. And Paul, lovely to hear from you again. We actually took them out of the drawing because we didn't feel it was quite fair that they already knew. And yes, the third part of the question, who is singing? It is me. You didn't know I was a singer, did you? But there we have it. And I recorded that song for my daughter because although it is a love song, it is a love song to my daughter. She is my miracle, and she took my heart. She took everything that is worth anything. She took it, and I know she treasures it. And so she is my darling tenderly. So, all right. So the winner, who did not get the answer to who's singing, by the way, the winner who got two questions right, which a lot of you did. And so again, thank you for entering. The winner this week is amazingly from Florida, which is where I'm at. And this is Deb C. Deb C. Deb C. Shall we call you Deb C? This is Deb C. from Florida. And what do we do about this, Carolyn? She emails us, and then we can tell you what she won.
Yes.
And I think it's somewhere up to $50 worth of goodies. So so that's a nice prize. All right. Now we're going to this next. Where am I? I've got all these papers going on in my hand. Week 6. This is week 6. It is the final week for your entries. Remember, you have to subscribe to YouTube in order to be eligible. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. In order to be eligible. So this is your final chance for the grand prize. Everyone who has entered so far in this competition and who has got the correct answers to the questions is eligible to win the grand prize, which is whenever it is, in a couple of weeks' time. And the grand prize is a consultation with me. So this is your final question, your final opportunity for a chance at the grand prize. But also, whoever wins next week gets $50 worth, or is it $50 to $70 worth of goodies from us, which is no small thing either. All right, so here we go. This is a 4-part question. We're being naughty. It must have 3 correct answers. So there are 4 questions. You must have 3 correct in order to be eligible to win this week's competition. Number 1, question number 1. Wait a minute. Which jacket, it's all typed out incorrectly. I'm just giving Carolyn a hard time now. Which jacket was I wearing? In which video, I think it is. Wait a minute, do this again. In which video, recent video, was I wearing the same jacket that I wore, can't believe it, 21 years ago on a national TV show? So somewhere in these new videos that we've been doing over the last few months, I was wearing a jacket that I wore 21 years ago. Yes, this whole thing's, who knows how old this is. Which was that jacket? Which the video? Is that the question? Which video?
Yes.
Okay, in which video was I wearing the same jacket that I wore 21 years ago on a national television show? Did we get that question right? Okay. Question number 2. Can you name the national television show that I was on 21 years ago where I wore that same jacket? Number 3, can you describe the jacket? Number 4, can you please name the national incident that was unfolding on the TV, national, and in fact, I think international news at the same time that the national show was going on, that was airing, that I was on? So I'm going to do those 4 questions again because I've got myself confused here.
They'll also be on Facebook.
And these questions will be on Facebook. And we should probably repeat them tomorrow, which is the 8th of December. We should repeat them tomorrow so you get a second go at the questions. I'm going to repeat these questions again. Okay. In which of our videos was I wearing the same jacket that I wore 21 years ago on a national television show? Question 2. Name the national television show that I was on 21 years ago when I wore that jacket. 3. Describe the jacket. That's the easy one. And 4. Name the national incident that was unfolding on TV news the same time that this national TV show that I was on was airing. So I think I got that right. Okay, so that's the question for this week. We love having all of your stuff coming in. Please, 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 this is your last opportunity to win the grand prize. You get me, all of me, for at least 50 minutes or so. And you also get the opportunity to win the $50 to $70 prize that we're offering for this week. So please feel free to join in. Remember, you have to subscribe to YouTube in order to be eligible. So think about those questions. Get the answers pouring into us. We love your interaction. And in the meantime, until tomorrow, when we'll be back, and we're going to be discussing tomorrow Earth Angels, and I'm going to tell you a story about my experiences with Earth Angels. And so we'd love your questions for that as well. So until then, please have a blessed day.